Hi guys, I'm back. Remember that one time on my last video I was like, "Oh, I could tell you guys, the story of like middle school, first school." Nah, 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 nah. Well, I don't remember me saying it like that. Maybe I'm making it up, I have a very bad memory, but I have a good one too. It's confusing. I'm a conflicted person. Um let's just do something, right? I'm gonna tell little bits of every like grade I've been in since I landed in Canada, like little stories, a few stories per grade to like stitch it all up together, so that I don't have to make a big ass massive video, or else it's gonna take a while. All right, so this story is of when I first landed in Canada and I was in the first grade. First and second, first, second, and yeah, first and second grade. Um, this is the story that I call "How I Fucked Up." Then there's like the intro music, and then like there's a bunch of animations. But like, imagine that, just close your eyes and imagine like, boom, there's like a cool ass music soundtrack and shit. Music soundtrack. Let me stop there. Let's stop that shit there. I'm stupid. So how I first, my God, how I first fucked up. I can't stutter. It just started. How I first fucked up, right? So picture this. Little me back in 2013, landing in the little town of, kind of low key, kind of chill, Montreal, Montreal, for those who are, aware of how you say it. Um, Basically, though, I pull up in there. I gotta live with my dad because my mom don't have the like the visa or whatever. She don't have that shit. I never understood what that was when I was a kid, and I don't have the time to ask them right now because I'm making videos for my 19 subscribers. Hi guys, we're gonna get to 20 soon, and when we get to 20, I'm starting an OnlyFans. Nah, but yeah. So when I first arrived, I was living with my dad in a crappy apartment that you could afford with a 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 or 4 to 5. I don't really care. And a something to five, buddy. Something to five. Huh? And before you judge me, do you have a job? Do you have a job? Point being, though, I went to this one elementary school. What was particular about this elementary school? I'm not gonna leak it. I am. It was called Saint. Uh, I'm gonna have to say it in English. I'm not leaking it. Forget what I said. Um, but this elementary school, it was also a church. Like it was based off of a church, and they also had a high school with the same name. So it was a trifecta. Yeah, I learned that word yesterday. You niggas impressed? You niggas, you gonna like because I said trifecta. I read books. You could read my book. You could read. Anyways, though, let's get into the meatballs and potatoes of this chapter of my life. How I messed up. Basically, basically. So it all started when I first went to school. Now, take into consideration that back where I was in my country, the great country of Africa. I'm fucking around, by the way. I know it's not a. Anyways, though, back when I was in Africa, the greatest country ever, um, we had pretty strict discipline. You fuck up, you get whooped. You try to fuck up, you get whooped. You want to be funny, you want to get whooped. You don't listen, you gonna get whooped. Oh shit! Ask you a question you can't answer, you gonna get whooped. Oh shit! You trying to talk back, you gonna get whooped. Oh shit! You whispering, you gonna get whooped. Hey, little nigga, I'm gonna leave the class. Watch all these students. If one of them talk, tell me who talked. I'm gonna whoop his ass. Okay, sir. Hey, I don't really like that nigga. Hey, I'm gonna write your name. Like some simple shit. You just gonna get whipped. So, as I came to this soft ass country of Canada where no one gets whipped, I had a bunch of bottled up tension, because I was a kid. So I was always like throwing tantrums because I was a kid. First day there, I think I pissed myself. Let me explain. Right? Let me explain before you start judging me. I was a child. I'm almost 20. I don't piss myself no more. Let me explain, please. The thing is, back in the greatest country of all time, Africa, of course. There used to be a thing where like you gotta ask the teacher. But something the teacher gonna say no. Most times the teacher gonna say no because you gotta focus. Why didn't you go during the break? So as I come to the soft ass country of Canada, I'm over here thinking like, damn, she gonna say no. I gotta hold it in. I can't hold it in anymore. But I'm too shy to ask. What if she says no? So what do? I piss myself. Yeah, on some gangster shit. Yeah, no, yeah. White people looked at me strange. That was crazy. Um, then lunchtime happened. Let's say this a different day because I don't remember. I was a kid. I'm almost 20 now. Let's put the screws together. Let's put the dick inside the ass. Let's focus. That's an expression. Trust. As I go to lunch, I have my African meal with me. I hate white people, right? So I have my African meal with me. I open it. I'm about to eat it. This shit is delectable. Delectable, is it a word? I'm saying it. I don't care. This shit is delightful to my palace and my insides. Like I was sucking a fat juicy cock. But as I eat it, I turn my head. Kids can't control their faces. As I turn my head, I see a bunch of little white kids looking at me strange like I brought a bomb to school. I'm not even Arab! Nah, but they was looking at me because I'm eating some shit they ain't never seen. They over there eating their like poutine. And they're like what we call over here pâté chinois. Basically Chinese patty if you were trying to be English, you fucking bitch. Point being though, they was eating they shit. I'm eating my country food. And of course we clashing. Well, I'm not clashing. I'm trying to eat, man. I have no friends. I'm sitting alone and I'm just trying to eat. But they're clashing with me because they don't know what my food is. It was good food. I still eat it to this day. But they was on my dick. They was on my dick. Let's move on from that, though. And move on to how I fucked up. Later on to that, let me be a man about this. Later on to that, I went back in class. I'm over here sitting. It's my first class, of course. So I'm shy as fuck. Because from what I know about school, if I step out of line, I'm getting whooped. Worst case scenario, I'm getting molested. Point being, though, I don't want to step out of line. So I stay in my place. And as I stay in my place, I want to go to the bathroom because I want to fart. I let out the fattest fart ever. Then I don't say a thing. I don't say a singular thing. So then the teacher's like, "Who farted?" I stay quiet because I don't wanna be like, it was me, ma'am. On my small voice shit. Because I'm shy as fuck, so I don't say a thing. Then they start doing a little thing where like they round people up and they're like, "Oh, it can't be you because you're too far there. Hey, you can't be you because you're too far here. It can't be you because you no." And as they're doing that, obviously they're joking around. They're messing around. They're like, "Haha, someone farted. Fart humor." But in my head, I'm like, "Yo, if they catch me, I'm getting executed. So I'm not gonna say a thing. I'm gonna keep that shit in my heart." And I'm scared as fuck because they're rounded up to where I am and where someone else is. And I'm quiet. So I'm like, "No, it wasn't me." And they look at him because he's a goofy nigga, right? So they're like, clearly it was you. He's like, "No, it's not me this time." And I'm over here panicking for my life because I'm thinking that like, if I say it's me, I'm gonna get beheaded. I'm gonna get beheaded. I don't want to die, so I don't say a thing. And that is still not where I fucked up. By the way, I wasn't caught. By the way. He was caught. He was caught. He was caught. I just stayed quiet. Being quiet helps you. Point being, though, that's not where I fucked up. Let me move on to where I actually fucked up. I keep derailing you, right? This is how it feels in my mind. Like, because I just keep changing. Why am I switching ideas again? Let me focus. Let me focus. Shut the fuck up. Let me focus. Stop talking to me. Yes, you. You, George. Let me focus. Point being, though, where I really fucked up was that in the following weeks, I was a very turbulent child. Because, again, I had a bunch of emotions bundled. I should die. I can't even lie. I should die. Point being, though, I had a bunch of emotions bundled up. And since I was a kid with no way of extracting those emotions, they were kind of extreme. So something bad happens, I'm about to throw a tantrum. Something crazy happens, I'm about to throw a tantrum. I talked about tantrums like a few minutes ago. I just kind of derailed because that's how I tell my stories. Point being though, hold on. Sorry, I had to go get myself some water. I didn't. I'm lying. I don't know why I just lied like that. Point being though, I was a very turbulent child. Then boom, one day in class, I'm about to go show something to the teacher, right? And I'm over here excited because I did something good and shit. As I show it to her, I don't remember the exact thing that happened, but I remember that it was not good enough. So she sent me back to my place to try again. And I was pissed. I'm over here being mad, like I'm fuming. I'm about to cry. I throw shit around. I jump around. I'm mad as fuck. And I'm like, yeah, she gonna learn today. She sent me outside. I'm on that gangster shit. I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'm mad. And I met my first friend there. By the way, he's Algerian. I don't talk to him today, but like he's Algerian. That's all I remember. Point being though, I'm mad. I'm pissed. Right? I go back there. I'm pissed too. I'm like, yeah. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about nothing. She writes something in my agenda that I gotta get signed by my father. I'm still like, yeah, okay, by my dad, okay. I bet you don't have a dad. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. No, I don't give a fuck, So bam, I get back home. The bus arrives, and as I step out the bus, it starts coming back. I start remembering why I should give a fuck. I start remembering the issues with my attitude, and I'm just like, fuck. My dad don't play like that. My dad is not my teacher. Hold on. My dad is not my teacher. But he not gonna do shit to me. I don't care. So as I go inside of the house, the apartment, the crappy apartment, I go in. And I'm over here scared as fuck. A few minutes ago, I didn't give a fuck. Now I give all the fucks in the world. You probably didn't. You probably didn't give a fuck that day, cause I had your fucks inside of me. Cause I had your fucks inside of me. Cause I had your fucks inside of me. Do you know how crazy that sounds, you dumbass nigga? Point being though, I was scared shitless, and I already farted, so I couldn't give a shit. I was scared. I went inside, and I'm fearing for my life, but I'm like, hey, it's my dad. I gotta man up. I show him my stuff, and as he reads it, I can see his emotions, his face like moving around, and I'm over here like, damn, I'm I'm gonna die. You know that feeling where like you're doing an exam, and as you do it, you didn't study, so you just start laughing to yourself because you're like, it's over, bro. Might as well laugh. I couldn't laugh because he was gonna whip me harder, but I was just like, shit, it's over, man. Fuck it, I guess. I'm actually lying. I was scared. I was like, oh no, because he had a belt on that day, so I knew he didn't have to go and get it in the room. Now, when I'm saying this, it's not some like I was traumatized, and I hope you guys never do that to your children. And I'm not your dad, bro. Do what you want to your children. Just don't kill them. But this doesn't mean that I'm advocating for abuse. Obviously, you shouldn't do that. And obviously, I'm lying. This never happened. I came home and he hugged me so tightly, man. He was so proud of me for like expressing myself because I never did before. And I'm also lying again because he beat the he beat the black off my ass. That's why it's the blackest part of my body to this day, because he beat me so hard the black came off. And then later on in the night, as it came back, I already had some black. So the black and black mixed together and made more black. I don't know what I was talking about. My balls is the blackest part of my body. That's the only thing I can comment on. Point being though, that is indeed how I fucked up. Now guys, the lesson with this video that I might teach my siblings again, because that's kind of the theme here. I'm gonna teach them that sometimes when you mess around in school, um Shit, I hope you're terminal. I'm not gonna tell them anything. I'm not gonna tell them anything, and I'm gonna let them survive. Fuck it, you know. Since I'm stuttering so much, they're gonna have to fend for themselves. Fuck my siblings, bro, and fuck you, bro. I stuttered. It's over. Point being, though, let me be mature about this. I can't be crashing out, as the white kids say. I am so not funny, bro. Jesus Christ. Okay, so yeah. Lesson of the day is don't beat your children and don't misbehave in school. And if my siblings were to do that, I'm gonna tell them that, like, it's alright. You can misbehave today, cause they became soft. I'm still gonna whoop your ass though. Yeah. How about that? I'm still gonna whoop your ass. Go and tell them. I'm gonna whoop your ass again. But yeah, no, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys like this story time. There's a part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, part 8 on some JoJo shit. There's a bunch of parts coming, because I've been through many schools and the relationship and the cockroaches and the time I got punched in the stomach and there's a bunch of things that happened in this one school. Just know that, like, we ballin', and don't forget, man, like and subscribe, go brush your teeth, go wash your face, go touch some grass, go get some money, go fuck some hoes or niggas, depends on what you're into, or anything in between. Nigga hoes, hogas, ho niggas, hogas. Hey, bye guys.